Hello guys, welcome to the WebAppic channel. In this video, we'll learn how to change, modify or update product info conditionally to meet requirements. So without further ado, let's jump in and learn how exactly we can do this. Before we get started, let's go ahead and create a feed with some products which we'll change later on. Let's use custom one for now. The country is okay. XML feed type is alright. Let's use all variations because I intend to use a variable product. Let's scroll down and add a new attribute. I'll add size, and down here I'm going to look for size as well. There we go. Cool. Under filters, I'll choose basic t-shirts as I know all the products under this category are variable products. Let's go back here, update and generate feed. Once the feed is ready, let's download it and have a look. This is what our feed looks like. As you can see, you've got v-neck t-shirts and you've got all the different variations. Large black and the size is large, large white, size is large, medium black, size shows medium. Let's say we want to change this size to a different value. Let's say instead of medium, we want M to show up. Let's say instead of large, we want L to show up. So what we could do is we could use dynamic attribute to change this value to the letters that we ideally want. Let's go ahead and configure it. Scroll down and go down to dynamic attributes. Click on add new to create a new attribute. Let's give it a name, dynamic size. Let's add some conditions. Let's say for the attribute size, if the condition is equal to small, change the output to S. Let's add another one. Once again, let's use size. So what we're saying is, if the size is equal to medium, we will give the value M. Let's add the last one now. Once again, let's use size equals to large, change it to L. And now for the default value, let's change this to pattern and give it the size M. So this means if any of these conditions does not match, it's going to return the value M. Or if the user has forgotten to put in a size completely, we're going to return the value M. Because when we are uploading to somewhere else, we don't want this to remain empty and error out. Another condition that you could add is basically a blank condition. Let's say add condition. Let's find size once again. And we'll say that if it's equal to blank and there's nothing, it will return you a specific value. In this case, I'm just going to put the letter M. But if you want, you can configure this however you need to. Let's go ahead and save it. Now our dynamic attribute is ready. Let's go ahead and configure it in our feed and see how it looks. Let's go into our feed, scroll down and change the value for the new attribute we have created. There you go, dynamic size. Let's go ahead and update and generate this. Once it's ready, let's go ahead and download it. This is what the new feed looks like. Let's look at the different variations. As you can see, for large, the size is showing up as the initial L as expected. Let's look at a different one. Medium, as you can see, the size has changed to initial M. Let's see if we can find a small. There we go. As expected, all the sizes have changed to the initials. There you go guys. Now you know how to change, modify or update product info conditionally to meet your requirements. If you have any questions or issues, you're welcome to reach out to us at support@webappig.com. I hope you guys found this video useful. Please leave a like and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. I hope everybody has a good day. Thank you very much.